snowy moonlit hike. I was in great company. I was surrounded by other women, some I knew, and some I was just getting to know. As we climbed up that mountainside, we were all pushing ourselves out of our comfort zones and encouraging each other to keep going. Many of us had never snowshoed, let alone at night, but those who had led the way. Our awkward steps crunched along. It created this soft background rhythm below the brighter sounds of our laughter, our breathing, and a lot of encouraging words. At one point, I found myself at the back of the group. I looked up to see the moon shining brightly over this amazing group of ladies. Everyone was actively helping to lift one another, physically and mentally. It stopped me in my tracks. I was touched by the beauty of the experience as much as by the play of moonlight on the snow. The feeling of empowerment I took from that experience stayed with me. I wanted to find a way to create more moments that felt just like that. The more I thought about it, the more I was convinced that feeling supported and inspired by your peers shouldn't be a rare and shining thing. It should be part of everyday life. But I didn't know how to get there. How could I create opportunities for people to come together, to uplift and support one another? We're all so busy taking care of our families and advancing our careers. Jeremiah and I had 4 kids ourselves, and he was already a busy CEO. But months later, things in our lives had shifted. A space had opened, and Jeremiah and I were having a lot of conversations about starting a business together. We weren't sure yet what the business would do, but we knew we wanted it to stand for values we believed in. The moonlit hike and that feeling I wanted to recreate came back to me. We felt inspired once again. After that, the ideas started coming together. With my love of people and fashion and Jeremiah's business experience, it was no time before we settled on the idea of developing high-quality activewear. But not just activewear. We wanted a line and a company designed around empowering the individual and fostering community. And layered over it all, we wanted the business to both encourage and reward self-improvement. We talked a whole lot more about my inspiration during that hike. Together, we distilled my impressions into the 4 pillars that are ZYIA's foundation: light, activity, community, and uplift. That first year was not easy. Our living room became a warehouse. We worked crazy hours, and we learned so much by making mistakes. But we kept showing up, and soon a lot of other people had shown up too. They were attracted to what we were doing and what ZYIA stood for. Today, ZYIA is a community of customers, reps, and employees over 1 million strong. Again and again, I've been moved by watching our reps lift and teach one another, create communities, build teams, and transform their lives. It's everything I wanted to capture and so much more than I dreamed.